And welcome back to another episode of Fancy Tickles.
Take two.
Take two. Just a minor little hiccup that has literally never happened in almost 40 episodes.
We got rid of that tech guy.
Yep, tech guy's gone. And so, just fucking thunk. So, anyhow, welcome back, guys. Take two. I am, what do they call me again? Uncle
Wrecking Ball?
That's it. Uncle Wrecking Ball.
Yeah.
This is James Madoff,
I say
the
Uncle,
Wise Panda.
Uncle Rexmas.
Uncle Rexmas.
The Jingle Ball.
The Jingle Ball. Oh my
I
fuck.
like that.
Off the top of your head. Fucking golf clap.
That's too loud for golf clap.
I don't know why I bowed. Anyway, and Jolly Green Giant, who even though Jim's jolly and green today, head
Very
to fucking
Grinchmas.
toe. He purposely did Grinchmas, right? And then didn't realize that everything in the world is mainly red. So, like the shop and the Santa things and toys, everything's like...
I wanted to make sure I stood out. This is like my retarded...
Is it actually show green, though?
I think so.
On the thing?
I'm sure it should.
I can't tell.
Oh, it'll be red underneath, though, if you do that.
That's right. I was going to lay that shit in there. Oh, too hot.
God
Still
damn
too
it,
hot.
it's still
This
hot.
Is, I don't know, folks, if you can't see this, this is a Yeti cup, right? So when you put something in there that's 500 degrees and then wait 40 seconds to taste test it, it's still going to be hot.
I don't have a tongue anymore.
I don't have a tongue
I don't have a tongue anymore.
No, you fucking... yeah.
Sure.
That's why I do cold stuff, guys. I do
Even when it's cold.
Shout out to Derek from Vice Grip Garage. These are my cold snacks.
That is a
snacks.
good show.
Fuck, oh dear, is that a good show.
You got me hooked on
It's
it.
wholesome. I don't think I've ever heard him cuss.
No, I don't think
But
so.
he's funnier than just about anybody I know on the internet right now. Like, he's got such subtle little funny shit, and he's explaining to you in detail, without you realizing it, how to work your way through all different kinds of old motors, and like, this is how I would try and jumpstart some, and like the stages. Like, now in my mind, if I ever went to a field like we did when we were kids to like start something, you'd have an auxiliary gas tank, you know, your own little gas tank, so you didn't have to worry about the gas tank in the car, you know, the extra batteries, all this, and knowing how to like jumpstart a car from inside of it, or having like the little
Lone Wolf,
the Lone Wolf
6,000,
5,000, yeah, shit like that. It's just a wholesome show. Check it
really
out
like
on Instagram, Vice Grip Garage, and YouTube, Vice Grip Garage, and probably all other platforms. Guy's name's Derek.
Hey, and his brother's name is Sean, so that's even better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and like, okay, so like the funniest thing that they seem to do, like every time they find a hammer in one of the abandoned cars, they're called a Tanya Harding.
Tanya Harding.
And he's like, oh, check it out, a free Tanya Harding. And he'll pull a fucking hammer out of the back of some old rusty car or whatever every time. Or like trying to get a starter going. You know, you like tap him or whatever. He's like, I'm just going to tickle the old starter a little bit with the old Tanya Harding here. And he fucking, you know, is tapping on a fucking starter with a hammer.
Love it.
Yeah. I mean, besides that plug, fuck, dudes, it's Christmas season. We're here.
December 3rd, we're there.
It might as well be Christmas Eve, right? All month long.
I guess I'm okay with that.
You're okay with it? You're really going to get into the Grinch character.
It's good. Well, it builds. Like I said, like the 1st of December, I'm like, it's like when people put up their Christmas trees Thanksgiving Eve.
Right.
Like you,
Yeah.
which, I mean, it's whatever it is. We're going to hang out. I have to look at it because it's right by your goddamn
and
TV.
It's fucking... I think I'm going to leave it, like, year round.
You're going to be that guy?
Yeah. I think I've decided that Christmas tree is staying up until I move.
Are you going to redecorate it, though? Or are you just going to leave it Christmas? Or are you going to put, like,
I might
green lights on it with, like, a...
Lucky Charms box on the top?
Like a Lucky Charms box.
Like,
or like
it'll be my holiday
like a
tree
scary
now.
thing, like a mask.
No.
No,
none of those cool ideas. Just Christmas. More Christmas, probably. I'll just go with more Christmas lights in the house.
Never bleach your beard like I tried to do. Don't do it. It doesn't work.
I don't want to do that.
I'm just saying.
I can't be Santa Claus because Santa Claus is real, Jim.
For all of our kiddies out there.
All of the little kids that listen to Fancy Tickles, he's a real guy and I can't be him. Cocksucker.
That'll ensure all the little kids listen to our show.
Haley was telling me the other day, she got off school and she's like, hey, Dad, I was telling all my friends about Fancy Tickles. on YouTube. And I was like,
our viewership skyrockets.
And she's like, my friend, I can't remember what his name was. He said he watches it all the time with his dad. And I was like, what?
That would be even awesome.
Probably Lee Pettingill's little son. Anything,
no,
isn't it?
they're in a different grade. She doesn't know who he is. But yeah, I thought that was really funny. Well, I got another funny story. I gotta get this out before I forget. Okay,
I understand that thought actually.
Every morning when I drop Haley off, because she's a big kid now. I used to get her out. We used to walk up to the gate and give her a kiss, and then I'd make sure she made it through the gate. Well, now she doesn't want to do that. She wants to get out the truck all by herself, and she'll hop up in the front seat, open the door. And I'll be like, all right, give me one right here. And she'll give me a kiss on the cheek. She gets out, slams the door, and then she runs off. Well, the other day, actually, so it's only about 2 days ago, she's up in the front seat, and I'm like, all right, give Daddy an old smackaroo right here. Right here, an old smackaroo. And I didn't think for a second
never used that phrase with her.
Never heard that before. And so she's like looking at me funny, and she's like, okay. And I'm like, give me one right there. And she's like, just backhanded my ass. I mean, I was like, why'd you hit me? And she's like, well, Daddy, you said to slap, and she's like, I'm sorry. And I was like, no, you're okay. And as I explained to her what that means, but that's just, and then we started laughing like crazy. Oh my gosh.
That's awesome.
Give me an old smackaroo.
All right, Daddy's got to get one in return. Daddy needs his lick back.
So you watch pro wrestling, baby. I got to get it in. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Fucking
you got to get chops.
Yes, chops. That's what I was getting at.
Yeah.
Don't beat your children, folks. It's illegal.
Yeah.
Who was it that did that bit? You don't ever want to hit your kid above anywhere that the clothing's shown. It's kidney shots. So that way, when they're pissing blood later, they can be that's the stick it note from Daddy that says
that's an old,
don't lie.
That's an oldie. I don't know who does that. I can't remember.
Probably somebody good.
Probably.
I think it was Tom Segura. I think.
Really?
I think.
Maybe.
No, that makes sense. He comes from that get your ass kicked family.
Yeah. Cheer up, bitch.
Cheer up, bitch.
Fuck.
I listened to a bunch of those the other night too.
Yep.
Christmas movies.
Yeah, those are all
Christmas.
over.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh no, you're
No,
good.
yeah. That's probably
Christmas
best.
movies. What's your favorite
All
Christmas
over.
movie, Jim?
Ooh, wow.
I like favorite Christmas movie.
Favorite Christmas movie? Probably 8 Crazy Nights. If you ask me, that's like that was one that like
That's a good one.
when my folks were my dad and Beth were together and all my step siblings when we first got together. That was one of the first ones we watched down in that basement of the house that Bri lives in, and I remember bringing it over and like, Bri, we gotta watch this with the kids, and he's like, it's not very appropriate for for 5 and 6 years old. And I was like, we were like 12 and 13 when we watched it. He's like, that's a little different. Like, that's understandable. And I was like, I don't.
Sorry, boys. I need to move the
Why, dude? I dig
Santa
that they're
gangster.
head bopping.
I know, but it's probably loud. Click, click.
Nah.
You think it's loud?
No.
No? Okay.
Not any louder than you interrupting his story.
Sorry.
I'd say you've got to push the button.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
You were about
I wasn't going to push.
You were going to push the button.
It's so funny how mad you get at Haley for like, you'll be like, honey, calm down. And then it takes like 30 more calm downs for her to have listened to the first one. And you're already past that on to something else. It's like, Sean, you're already making a bunch of noise. And you're like,
thing.
okay. It is pretty fucking sick, actually. It plays Lowrider. Hey, it sped back up. And, well, no, it slowed back down.
Yeah, the batteries are starting to die.
Yeah, that's like a scary version of it.
If,
not
Barry
to interrupt.
White. If Barry White sang
the
it.
Barry White edition.
So, did you finish your story? We all got really excited there.
Basically.
Okay, so this reminded me of what I remembered at the house that we were jabberjawing about.
Okay.
So, Ollie has that speaking spell,
Oh, okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and it hasn't worked for like 3 weeks.
Okay.
Like, you can't push no buttons, nothing will turn on. And I'm in...
The one your dad was sitting on
Yeah.
probably drained the battery of it.
Something, whatever it was. No, batteries definitely fucking work, dude. So I'm in I have my little thing set up, and I'm taking that motorcycle apart in my bedroom. And so I got the carburetor, and I'm like dinking with the float on the carburetor. I was just taking parts apart to see how bad it was. And all of a sudden I hear this just like static, scary, like when the ghosts talk to you through the radio static thing, and it like fluctuates and goes up and down, and you can hear the static, and it's like, and it's like you can almost fucking hear words, dude. And I immediately, every hair in my head fucking stood up. And I was like, Ollie? And he like looks at me, and he's just being kind of quiet. Like, Ollie's not quiet. And he's just kind of standing there, and he looks at me. I was like, what's going on, buddy? Like, because I knew he was feeling weird or whatever. And that fucking toy is at the bottom of the toy box by now. And it's just, and I pull it out, and it like gets louder. And now I understand that certain electronics react with you because you're water and electricity. Yeah. But still. So, like, I pull it out, and it gets louder as I'm, like, looking it up and pulling it. It's just like a horror movie. And I'm like, I'm literally doing the thing that they tell you not to do in every fucking movie right now. And I'm, like, looking at the letters, right? And I, like, so immediately I'm like, okay. And so I line up with the spirit bells. And I'm like, all right, okay. And this is where Bryce's brain goes. Frequencies are frequencies, right? This is where I'm like, I'm going to be the one to break this fucking pattern. So I'm like, I type hello on the fucking speaking spell, and I'm staring at this. I was like, are you there? In the speaking spell. And I'm looking at the fuck, and it's like going nuts. Like, making just the nuttiest fucking sounds. And I was like, this is the part that fucking, whoo. Oh, I'm so goosebumpy right now. I hate this. It's like my nipples are super hard hurting. Anyway, so I'm fucking holding this thing, dude. I'm like, so right. I wrote want to talk, and the fucking thing, whoo, no sound. As soon as I type, like, K on talk, it just back off. I'm like, nope, we're not done, fucking creepy toy. And I'm like whacking it on the fucking end of the couch, and I'm like punching the buttons, and I like take the batteries out, put the batteries back in, all kinds of shit, and it won't make any noise, right? And I'm like, all right, I'll just chalk that up to weird coincidence, right? So last night at about, what's that time in the middle of the night that they say witches and shit are? Like midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock?
3 a.m.
So it was in there somewhere because I wouldn't get up out of bed to even look at my phone, let alone go into the living room to see if Ollie was okay. But
I love you, son,
but you're on your fucking own. What am I going to do with a ghost, dude?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. This is on you, buddy. Like, you deal with him as much as...
It's your toy.
It's your fucking toy. You picked it from the fucking Goodwill. We had a deep conversation about toys that are imbued with bad spirits. That's why we buy new. Like, so anyway, I hear this fucking... And I'm like, no. And so I, like, lay there for a while. And it starts to die down, but I can still hear it. And I know it's fucking just doing this, like, low tone that's just like... So I fucking go out, and it's sitting on the fucking coffee table. I didn't put it on the coffee table. I threw it back in with all the other toys and shit. And so I'm like, all right, you have to stop. So I just took batteries out of it, and I was like, you're a done toy now. Like, I threw the battery cover and the batteries away so that you couldn't even put batteries back in it. I'm like, you're done being an evil toy. So if that fucking thing kicks off, I'm going to be super pissed.
I was going to say, do you want me to stay the night with you tonight? So if it goes off, it goes bananas.
Like, prove it. Yeah, like, no, dude, it's not just me going crazy with my tinfoil hat on. No, anyway. And it fucked me for, like, a good portion of last night after it was all done. I'm like, well, I'm not going back to sleep. Cool, you know. Which then led into my deep dive into motorcycle parts. So I was kind of glad I got up super, super early. But anyway.
Yeah. Nice.
That fucked me so hard. I hated that, dude. Fuck,
I had that called me in the middle of the night.
I had that happen one time with
I was kind of nervous of electronics, not gonna lie. Like, I didn't want to play with my phone, really, and then I did. And I was like, okay, well, it's not this. This is just another kind of evil device. It's just all on its own.
My sister and I had that happen with a Furby one time.
Oh, those short
It hadn't been played with in probably 2 years, and it was at the very bottom of her toy box. And we were just old enough where we were still sleeping in bunk beds. And in the middle of the night, we started hearing this noise from inside there, and it was like, you know, the... And I was like, what? And so I freaked out, so I went and got my mom. And my mom dug down in the toy box, grabbed it, and just threw it out in the yard. I'll never forget that. She just threw it...
Just hurled.
She's like, I don't know. She hated the things in the first place.
Especially if it wakes her up in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a done
But
deal.
it was, batteries should have been long dead. Like,
on that same kind of story, but not really the same thing at all. So, like, my dad hated that I skateboarded when I first started because I didn't want to do no other sports. I just wanted to ride my skateboard. And so, in his eyes, that's like blasphemy. Like, somehow it's the skateboard's fault that I don't want to be into his 1950s interests, like football and wrestling and being cool and whatever. You know what I mean?
Well,
I wasn't that
the alternative
kind.
sport at the time.
Yeah, there was no such thing as
X
an
Games.
alternative sport back then. Like,
Well,
there was
not in
surfing,
school, but
maybe.
like... Well, I mean, if
But
you,
there
like,
was. Well, you gotta remember, dude, skateboards didn't come around. They for like till my dad had kids in like the 60s, like early 60s. I mean, they had like the scooters that had the posts on them.
Hippies.
Right? Yeah, it just
Hippies
wasn't
are
a
riding
thing.
them
Yeah,
things.
you know, it was super regional. But anyway, so I remember when I got all those stitches in my elbow, which I was riding a mountain bike when that happened. I just never. It happened at the skate park. Anyway, so I got all these fucking stitches right, and I just get all these stitches out, and in Anatone, I would just like lay out plywood so I had something to ride because all we had was the farm ground and whatever.
Gravel and all that shit.
Yeah, and so I would just make myself one little sidewalk out of plywood so I could try tricks. Well, I fucking decided to line up plywood at the bottom of the chicken coop, and the chicken coop had like a roof that went like this and then went like that. So like for you guys, sorry, my bad, goes steep and then mellow but still steep, and then you go off the side. So I was like gonna ride off the roof and just land and drop. And I like immediately fall and immediately explode that thing back open. Like the stitches had just come out. And I can fucking remember, like, he's like, what happened? I was like, well, I was riding. He's like, riding my skateboard. And he's like, goddamn skateboard. And he's mad. And he takes the board by the truck and just throws it as far and as hard as he can up in this tree. We have all pine trees, you know, so it's not like you're going to climb up and get it. And I was like, oh, my skateboard. And then we have to, to drive the 30 miles back down. That was the first time I remember, like, lipping back to my dad. Like, where, like, I didn't just, like, yes, sir, or be scared or cry and just pout or whatever. I was like, that was my fucking skateboard. And I'm, like, 10 or 11. And he's like, what did you say? Like, what did you... I'm like, oh, shit. In my head. I'm like, oh, no, He's like, you must really like that thing. And then he was quiet the rest of the ride. Never gave me shit about riding skateboards after that. Because he, like, somebody at his work had told him, like, later about, like, oh, skateboarders, that's, like, the tough kid thing, man. They slam and fall. And so then that was why he thought it was cool, because I could take a slam and keep doing something. Keep going. Why does it always have to be football? Why
Potentially get brain injuries.
How about not get the brain injury, land the cool thing? Would you be pumped for that? And he'd get off watching me at the skate park falling down. He'd laugh at me. Like, I can't remember him ever being like, are you okay?
Or proud of you when you'd land a trick.
Yeah, I don't remember
your dad hanging out at the skate
Yeah, he
park.
would actually legit hang out. He didn't give a fuck about the
there.
other people. It wasn't like he was being a hover parent. It was me asking him, like, oh, come check out this thing, And he got to where he'd hang for a while sometimes. And then finally he'd fucking... I remember every time, because he was still pretty big and old, so like if his legs were hanging over the old Clark Park pool, he'd just sit in the shallow end with his legs hanging over, and he'd do the big guy butt roll over onto his knees and his hands and then push himself up. Oh, shit.
I still got to do that getting out of bed, so...
Well, yeah, we're all... It's not like... Yeah, he was in way better shape at 55 than any of us are now.
By far.
Probably, yeah. He had generations of where food was just food.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? TV dinners didn't come out till later, and they definitely didn't get popular till way later.
Every day was meat and potatoes.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah. Like it came... Like, they went to the store that had killed or, like, dismembered the animal to make it food for you.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
There's no in between. Chickens just grew at a chicken farm. They weren't just like jam-packed and genetically like, I'm a 4-month-old chicken, and you're like as big as me. Like, holy shit, you have 8 fucking wings. How is that possible? I'm special. It's all for you. Like, fuck, dude, it's so bad, but like if you think about it, it showed in 1955 what a farm-raised chicken was at 8 months. And it was still like a skinny chicken, still had to grow and like get fat or whatever. And it showed a modern day now using hormones in their growth thing at 4 months was a full-size chicken. Like its breasts were all huge and its wings were all huge, but it's got these little legs and this weird head. Like it's just this fucking freak of an animal, dude. If you saw it, you would be like, that's not a chicken. That is not a fucking chicken. Like it couldn't stand. No way it could stand up because it's just breasts and arms and like fucking... It's like that dude at the gym that just lifts and does arm shit. And he's got them little stick legs. That's what it looks like. With no neck and a head. Just all fucked up. There's a lot of shit like that. Like, think about that, dude. Like, so, like, health-wise, we have so many things fighting actually being healthy. Like, so either you make it a plan to eat healthy and green and organic or whatever the fucking thing that is how you get clean food in your body.
Yeah.
Or you eat regular like everybody else, and it's like 90% plastic food from the store, you know, just regurgitated. This is like the byproduct of this. Like, when you get like a packet of Chinese food, like the ones where you just put, like the ones I always get, and you put it in the pan and you just fucking add water and it's noodles and everything in it. That's the celery that didn't make the cut from the bagged celery. That's the peppers that didn't make the cut for the bagged peppers. Like, that all have their own standard. But when something is considered a meal, it has way less standards than if it's considered a vegetable or a meat or a fruit or a thing like that. Yeah. Like how the grade, like what, like a USDA beef has to be something, right? It has to be a certain whatever quality and cut from this and raised a certain way. It doesn't have this anyway. It's the same thing with everything else, but factory second shit to make a meal. That's why it's cat meat. Like, when you get like the fucking not the meat, the Salisbury steak TV
You're like
dinners.
Cat meat.
Dude.
I was like, in what?
Yeah, like the salt. You try and tell me that that's some kind of actual animal you've ever ingested when you eat one of those Salisbury steaks and like a Hungry Man. No offense to your fucking company, you're still gonna be billionaires. Don't be mad at me. But
it's definitely not.
But you remember eating the shit out of those when you were a kid, though.
I did, yes. And that was my second point. That's what I'm getting at. Is that
the taste?
Back in the day, your base food wasn't loaded with salt and sugar, and like, you can look at shit that has nothing to do with being sweet. Like a can of raviolis has got like fucking just as much sugar as a thing of Mountain Dew, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
Everything's got this sugar in it, dude. Like this guy I work with, Cody. You never listen to episodes, so it's fine. I'm gonna talk about you. And hopefully maybe you listen to an episode, because this is one that I really liked. He was talking about going on a binging sugar, like taking sugar out, or like a no sugar for a while. He said by like day 2 or 3, he literally fiended for sugar. Like when you actually anything that had sugar in it, he's like, nope, no sugar, no food, no nut. It can't have sugar. His seasoning wouldn't have sugar. He like legit went without it. And he said he was the most sick. And this is a guy that's kind of like me, you know. I've done a few things in my life not so great to my body with the drinking and the partying and whatever, and he's the same. He's like, dude, that was the hardest crash I've ever had of any substance I've ever been around. He's like, not having sugar. He's like, by the time me and his buddy like broke down and decided to eat sugar again or whatever, they were just fucking like jamming it in their body to try and feel fucking normal.
Well,
like that's one thing in our health, and that's one little thing.
Yeah.
We over add salt, we over add sugar, and pretty soon, you know, like I drink fucking 3 of these a day, 4 of these a day, dude. That's
Well, that's when they say like
1,200 milligrams of fucking caffeine, dude. Yeah. And the other night I was hanging out with Jess, and I'm like, my fucking chest hurts, and she's like, well, you did just finish an energy drink at like 9 o'clock at night. Yeah. And I was like, oh yeah, that might be it, you know, because like there was nothing stressing me out other than the fucking kids wouldn't stop being kids, but like that's what they do, you know. Yeah. But like I was just like, I like leaned forward, I was like, my fucking heart like hurts. I don't even know what that feels like, and that's what this feels like. Mm-hmm. Anyway. I think I'm gonna try and fucking
mellow on those.
On a lot of that shit, and like the sugar thing. I like because I get a bunch of them like raspberry cream Shastas and shit like that don't have caffeine, and I'm still just like, you know, if I'm not thinking about it, I'll have like fucking 4 of them a night. Yeah, just I'm like, oh, that's just a little pop, so I'll have 4 of them.
So last night when I got up before work, I had a headache from hell, like just a migraine. I hadn't had any like caffeine all day long. Like my caffeine intake is usually a liter of Mountain Dew or 2 liters of Mountain Dew, whatever. Like, sadly in it, like it's just like what I do. And then when I go to work, I'll have energy drinks on top of that. So, and the energy drinks is just to get me through work, but the Dew is.
Do you actually notice an energy drink helping anymore?
Not really.
I only notice the minus of it. Like, I don't put this like I don't like do it and be like, oh, fucking Coke Rush, you know? I don't get that anymore. Except for the Monster Maxes. The little ones, I think it's a Monster. And it says Max down the side.
Oh, yeah.
And little kids, I had one of those, dude, and I felt like I was in Vegas, like, doing coke off strippers, dude. I was just like, going, go. Yeah.
Well, I'll get the NOS. Like, because we'll have, like, the little wires that we have, and I decided to just switch it up and get a NOS. And the big one costs as much as one of the little regular dudes. So I was like, all right, I'll just grab this. Grab that, and when I drink it, I can feel it. It's like almost like hit, and then it just kind of like mellows. So it's almost like just a quick rush.
Just to let you know, that's exactly how Coke works. So
Sweet.
if you like what that just did, I'm
Not
just
really.
saying.
Not particularly.
But bring it way up top here. See, here's that
Let it last
rush.
for about 45 minutes.
It's a very,
Dude,
it's a fleeting high. It definitely is. It's one of those things you can do every 20 minutes for like 5 years.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not the greatest feeling in the world, but I'm okay with it. Like, to get me moving.
And if you get, when you get bebopping behind it and you're like, ooh, fuck yeah. We're still talking about energy drinks,
Yes,
right?
yes.
All right.
I haven't done the other stuff.
Oh, that's right. You fucking...
I'm-
so here's something I never thought to even fucking ask you, dude.
Okay.
You always say, I've never smoked pot. Have you ever done anything?
No.
Like, you never even snorted a hydro.
Nope.
You never done acid.
Nope.
Not
Well,
a
if he hasn't
single
smoked pot, he hasn't
That's
done
not
acid.
true. That's not true at all. Some people say...
Never done shrooms.
Never done shrooms. You seem like you'd be, like, get off on doing shrooms. I think you'd like... Because you're a mellow enough guy, you wouldn't let it affect how you're acting around everybody else. You would just experience it.
Well, it probably
'Cause
just
it's one of
depends
those-
on whatever else is happening around me on whether or not I would.
People think that
trip
this
out.
is the shit that fucks with you. It's not.
No.
Like, empty spaces is what fucks with you with mushrooms. Like, when there's no stimulus, then your mind's in charge of fucking making the shit, and then now it could be whatever. But,
So
like, in
especially
here,
going out
everything
camping.
would be... No, camping's awesome. Because
Yeah.
you got to think, the
Especially if
trees,
you got a
the
bonfire.
Dude,
Whoa.
it's like religious experience
Yeah.
doing mushrooms around a
Yeah.
bonfire, dude. I'm telling you, like, I like to party. Or I used to like to party. And if somebody was, like, right now, like, called my phone and was like, hey, man, we've got, like, a half a pound of really good mushrooms and a bonfire in the backyard, I'd be like, I'll see you guys next week. Like, no way I would
week.
miss that, you know what I mean? Like, I would just skip out. Sorry, guys. Like, you only get to sit around bonfires and do mushrooms so often.
Yeah, that's
But-
true.
But
First
it's,
time I did mushrooms was at Headgate.
you too, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think everybody did. It's because they came from the fucking cool hippies. Like,
not everybody did mushrooms at Headgate. This guy sure fucking didn't.
No.
all right.
I was
Jim
working
was
all the
busy
time.
working.
Then here's what I would say to that. Who made terrible mistakes at Headgate?
All of you guys.
There. Exactly, dude. You
Yeah.
didn't get to make terrible mistakes with the rest of us. Look at
When
us.
I drive through there,
Look
I
at-
kind of.
Isn't
I
that
just
funny?
drive
Like,
through there
as
and
we're
dry
talking,
heave.
like if we're fucking with you, I get over here, I'm like, yeah, fuck that guy. And like when we're ripping on you, I'm like, yeah, this fucking guy
Yeah, this-
over fucking here.
Right.
But no, man.
Stripes.
I think that if you would have done
It's like the evil Steve from Blue's Clues.
yeah.
Evil Steve.
Evil Steve.
Was there an evil Steve?
No,
That would have thrown me for a fucking.
but that's why
loop.
the green is. The
You know
evil.
that dude's like a drummer in a metal band.
Yeah.
He did do he had like an acoustic set that he had he put out and he like shaved his head.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
See, I thought he was just a drummer.
You remember when everybody was like, "Oh no, he killed himself."
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Remember the big
forever, dude.
rumor?
That was
Yeah,
the biggest
remember
rumor
that?
in the world.
Yeah.
I think it's because the Nickelodeon execs were like, we got to make him dead.
We gotta make him
He
dead.
can't go out and make like Miley Cyrus fucking mistakes. Like we're not Disney.
Fuck him. We're getting
We're
Joe.
Nickelodeon, right?
Fuck Joe.
Didn't they get like a chick
There's a
Blues?
Yeah, there's
No,
a-
Blue is a girl.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but
Yeah,
not
blue-
many people.
yeah.
But
do
isn't there
that.
a purple one now too?
Yeah, there's
God,
magenta.
this went magenta.
Right? Is it
You're
magenta?
right.
I don't
I
know.
think
I don't
you're
need a
right.
kid to watch those shows.
I don't know.
What do you mean? You need a kid to watch these shows,
It helps.
dude? SpongeBob.
Not if you're doing shrooms.
You can get dude. If okay, SpongeBob is a Stroomin' fucking show.
I was gonna
that's
say
for sure.
SpongeBob, Ren and Stimpy.
Ren and Stimpy is almost too much. Like when they do the close-up detail
Yeah.
thing, you will suck in 3D to those scenes. Like when it shows Ren with all his teeth out and like the stink things and it's so detailed. Or like
Worst experience I ever had was at Brian Matson's house. Downstairs, you remember the downstairs bathroom at his house?
yeah.
And his mom it was just full of little bunnies.
Oh, dude.
All little bunnies. And I was taking a shit, hung on shrooms, and I'm looking around. And it was like that scene from Friday. When he's
Okay.
having his like weed experience, but it's more like a hallucinogenic experience. When he's like looking at the dog, and the dog's like, he's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I was looking around the bathroom, and all the bunnies, they were all
Following you.
following me as I was moving, and I was like, and I like the rest of everything else was cool. Like shit was like bright and vibrant and happy, and we were having a good time. And then I took a shit and got scared of the bunnies, and it was because I was like by myself
Oh yeah.
in a situation that like wasn't. I don't
copacetic
cool
to mushrooms,
me.
right? Yeah, it's
and
awkward.
it was like, oh fuck,
Well,
these
if
are
I
gonna
would've-
kill me.
you could be stone sober, sit down and take a shit in that bathroom, and be like, "This is fucking weird." All the bunnies
Yeah.
looking at me.
Yeah.
You know, so you add that thought that already it's because mushrooms going bad, acid going bad, DMT going bad, salvia going bad, all rely on that switch, and it's just a little of instinct where it's like. You go from good to all of a sudden it's like, well, now I don't like this. It's your choice. You're choosing to fucking fuck yourself up. Because you can just go try and go. Like, I've done it where I, like, try and ground. Like, it's what's called grounding. They use it for people that have, social anxiety disorders and things that. Yeah. But I was like, you can use grounding techniques to, like, bring yourself back to a little bit of normalcy while doing, like psychedelics.
Breathing techniques.
Yeah, that where you're just like, I'm going to take a big... I feel, the ground on my feet. I see the air. I know the roof. I'm in a space. I'm safe.
Yeah.
And you talk yourself into that until you feel better. And then it usually works. But that would fuck me up, the bunny thing. I couldn't do the bunnies.
I think the biggest thing that I would probably try to do in that situation is take one of my turds and put it behind one of the littlest bunnies.
Just put it in their face.
No, not even in the face. Like behind it, like the bunny left the little... like the
if you're unsure enough to where
and
you're doing shit with your own shit, I don't know.
Well, because you're going to think, in your mind, it's going to come across like you delicately picked it up and set it behind the bunny, and there's no smears anywhere. Your hands are fine.
Clean.
Nothing on your hand until you look at it, and then the poop just covers your whole arm and
And it's
hand.
all over the mirror.
And then pretty soon you're looking around and there is shit everywhere. You've drawn a bunny. Just fucking losing.
Did I ever tell you guys the blue angel joke? So this guy's got a really bad problem with playing with like shit. Like that's his thing. He gets off playing with shit. And so he's got this pile of shit. He's sitting at the park on the park bench and he's playing with shit. And the cops have arrested him time and time again for this, right? So there's a cop walking through the park and the cop comes up to him and he takes his hat and he just puts it over the pile of shit real quick. And the cop's, what you got there, partner? And he goes, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. And he goes, no. What you got there? I know you got something. You just tried to hide it. And he goes, it's my little blue angel. And he goes, what? He goes, it's my blue angel. Just quiet down. You're going to scare it off. Just relax. He goes, well, can I see it? He goes, no, you're going to scare it off. It's going to get away, and I'm going to be mad because I don't have my little blue angel anymore. And he's like, well, I'll tell you what if I'm just real quick and I scoop him up real fast? And he goes, no, you're not fast enough. You're not fast enough. He goes, I'm pretty fucking fast. I can catch the goddamn blue angel. And he goes, all right, man, you sure? You all ready? And he goes, 1, 2, 3. And he pulls the hat off. The cop goes like that. And he goes, you squished the shit out of it. The fuck?
Yes. That's a good one.
That's good.
That there was a factory joke.
Richard made all made.
Richard made all made.
That's good.
Okay, so now what these little monoliths that keep fucking popping up,
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
I can. Let's take away the.
I've read like a tidbit of every single
so
one of
at
these.
first
dude.
I-
There's been 3 that I know of.
2.
Is it legit?
There's
Like, I
the
don't
third
under-
one.
So there was one
Utah.
Utah. There was one in like
Anestich Forest, ancient forest grove in like.
There's
Ireland
the one
or something like that.
No,
Scotland.
It's, if you draw a line from Utah in a perfect latitude, it's like 20 degrees more north, but it's like right here in Europe. So it's like a Romania, Turkey-ish, somewhere there. And I'm just picking the weird sounding names.
Well, then there was a third one that somewhere popped up in California somewhere, I thought.
I
thought
didn't hear about that. But let's take
The one
away
in
some
Utah
of the
disappeared.
cool. Yes. So, and this is what I was about to get at about the one in Utah. Some athletes or somebody supposedly decided that it was stupid, so they went to like tear it down, and some photographer caught these people, like caught them with pictures tearing down the monolith in Utah. And when it come to find out, it looked cool, but it was just plywood covered in sheet metal in a very cool way, so that when you take a picture from the distance, it looks like a monolith. Now, when I originally saw the story, I don't know why my brain, I thought solid metal, whatever that was, like impossibly
That's what
hard
it
to move.
looks like.
It's 3/4 inch CDX plywood.
So it's a fakey bullshit.
It was a
is what it
fakey
is.
thing, and so it's super easy to just rip it right out of the ground. You and me could have made that thing. Same thing goes for the one in Romania or whatever. It was just some local welder made it. And so when it got taken back down, just like the one in Utah got taken down, everybody realized, oh, these aren't monoliths, in the fact that it didn't take some gigantic effort to do. We could have done it just like the crop circle guys. If you're smart enough, you can fucking those English guys that made all those intricate crop circles and shit.
With the ropes, with the 2x4s?
Yeah, just 2x4s and ropes, dude.
Yeah.
And if you follow a pattern and do it, you can make some cool shit. So this is just a stunt thing. It's 2020. People are trying to fucking make shit into shit that it ain't because they're... I can't remember what mythology or belief system or fucking some book or something talks about like monoliths coming about before certain things had happened.
They kept comparing it to something out of 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Thank you. That's it. That's right. Because of the
thing,
the shade
the
just
stone,
dropping down.
Things being anyway.
Well, then it also gave me like some Fifth Element vibes with like the pillars that they have to get to release the power, the 4 ones.
It would have been cool. I mean, I would agree if somebody would have went there and tried to like jerk it out of the ground with like a cat and it just doesn't move or nothing, or that comes out and it's like fucking 50 feet long or
I'll
something.
have to see if I can find that TikTok video. They did something where they like saw it was like some people that were looking for it and it was gone.
Yeah.
But where the guy was standing, like behind him, it looked like some giant moth.
Oh,
was,
really?
Like crawling through the crevice.
Oh shit! Really?
So it actually looked kind of cool because like you're not focusing on it until it like
happens,
zooms in, because it's like playing the video and like the guy's like it was right here and they're like it's gone, really it's gone, and then like they stop the camera, they zoom in on where the little crack is and it's like this little moth thing behind him moving, but then they freeze the picture so you can actually see what it is, and that's when you start looking at it and you can see it's actually moving behind him.
My only thing, and this is just an unfortunate part of living in modern times, is that people put as much effort into trying to trick people into something that is fake with like special effects as being excited for something miraculous happening.
Yeah.
And that's like that's the old schooler in my brain, like where it's like I want to cut through the bullshit with the internet. I'm so sick of seeing fake videos about this or that or the other. Like I would think that with our advancement in technologies and our advancement in, like search and rescue, it has grown exponentially. So why hasn't our expeditions outside of into the ocean or into the sky grown exponentially?
Yeah.
Like they did this cool thing in the Amazon where they're using this new X-ray sort of style topography, meaning like how they scan the fucking actual land and the floor or whatever, and they've been finding these giant new civilizations completely unfound before, like pyramid structures as big as anything you've ever seen in South America already,
right?
That are
in the rainforest,
when you're
covered, like
yes, so that's why we can't see them. They're so covered with this stuff that even the shape of the structures is gone to. And what happened was a lot of the early explorers to South America, and I don't want to say this incorrectly, but I want to say in like the 1300s and 1400s, when they were maybe later, probably part of the Crusades or whatever they called those things, but when they were there, they wrote stories in their journals about these giant cities and there's thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people in these cities, and when they came back 200 years later to reinvestigate, they're gone, and they don't know why. Well, they didn't have shit for technology, and they're not going to fight the jungles. Like getting bit by something, getting poisoned by something, any bug, all these things was like could have been a death sentence for explorers back then. So they were super cautious about every movement. Like we think of like pirates or explorers like hitting the beach and running off the end of the fucking boat. There was like protocol for like, okay, everybody's accounted for. Is there any danger, like, within 100 feet of us right now? Is there any danger within, they obviously didn't say football field, but whatever, you know what I mean? And they scouted an area. They might stay on just a beach to some unknown island for a significant amount of time, knowing that they might have to get directly back on the boat because of indigenous people or a warring nation. You get what I'm saying? They wouldn't just fucking start cruising through the fucking jungle and have, like, the indigenous people that understand their land way better than you hide and just wait for you to go away and then steal your boat and all your shit.
Right.
And just take it, 2 miles down, you might not know or ever see it again. So, anyway, it would have taken a giant stretch to force yourself back out to find these things. And now that we're finding them now, we're realizing there's so much to be found out there. Back to, like, in a big circle back to what I was talking about before, like, I found shit, and I'm fucking nobody with zero budget when I go in the woods, and I'll take pictures of shit, and people will be like, "Where did you find that?" And I'll be like, "It was like 150 yards from the road." Like,
well, it's like when you were talking about the petroglyphs that are over on the other side by like Hell's Gate.
Yeah,
I had no idea those were over there.
Yeah, and
no idea, and I'm sure a lot of other people don't either, and it can just stay that way.
Well, and but people have been taking like my river cleanup project page, separate thing. Yeah. But I had posted that video that ended up getting a lot of attention or whatever. I was explaining those petroglyphs there, and that was a year ago when I was explaining like people are literally like you would never go upriver to Buffalo Eddy, and I know there's been kids that do that shit up there and spray paint stuff or whatever, and are eventually going to make it so you can't just walk up and put your hand on something that's 800 years old, which is super sad, or however old those fucking things are old.
Yeah.
They're just chipping pieces away because the basalt will come out in like one piece. So I can imagine there's like, I'm not trying to pick on any specific people, but people that put basalt in their really cool front driveways that have the equipment and the ability to take these things now have a petroglyph in their front fucking yard or whatever.
Yeah.
Because without resources, there's no way to get those out of there. You have to use a truck.
Yeah.
So anyway, they're missing, but there's still some left. And there's some like really fucking curious ones. Like they're the most spacey looking ones I've ever seen, where like the creatures are weird. Like there's some weird ones upriver, but they all depict kind of normal things: hunting, fish, big animals, and a couple animal people, a couple space people.
The ones you're talking about though are like the ones with like it's like a humanoid looking thing, but that has like some like they have like the weird, not like a headdress, but it's like. So they'll and weird looking.
There's a way that they depict things with these tribes where, like, when they're describing a person, typically it has like a triangular or T body, normal head, and typically the head is all black, and that's a reference to this is just another person. That's how you would say that without words, right? You would just like there's nothing special about this, and if I put 4 of them, that represents a group of people.
Yeah.
And then there'd be this thing with this triangle, like inverted triangle head and antennas off of both points with a definitive mouth, eyes, strange, big, and in reference, it's bigger than the people.
Yeah.
So it's the centerpiece of whatever this art installation is for these people, but it's also depicted that it's much bigger or greater than them. That's usually why gods are bigger in like petroglyphs or whatever. So, and there's a bunch of cool shit like that over there. Still, you barely can see some of it because... Like the river does its thing too, because all that condensation, and then you start seeing like the calcium, like the rust on your pipes and shit like that. It builds on the inside of that alcove too. But like I was there and I left it, but like you can just pick your hand into like the sand there, and if you like shake your hands out, there'll be like little pieces of flint all over. Like you could tell they would like fish and like build their shit and hang out under that shelter. So it's just a cool thing. It's just fucking.
Yep. I get what you're saying about how you were saying, like, there's so much fakey bullshit on the internet. I think we've come to a point now where it's like there's so much fakey stuff. Just like the monolith things. Yeah. As soon as I saw it, I was like, this is bullshit. Right. And I didn't even read all the... I just, that instant, I was like,
well, there's a scary thought. What would trigger you to decipher whether something was real or not? Because I did the same thing you did. I went, oh, it's just another fucking thing.
This is bullshit. And I saw it for like 4 or 5 days. And now it's kind of starting to go away a little bit on like Facebook and everything.
Right. Well, it's not blowing up, which kind of proves that it's not.
It did the first couple days, though.
It did. But what I mean is when people read through the bullshit and or were entertained by it enough, like... I always have this thought in my head, like, what if aliens do show up? Knowing the typical American, no offense, I'm American, knowing the typical human being, there'll be people that are excited, but for like a week. I know it will be a fucking week-long thing, and then we'll be back to stupid fucking Seahawk football and all the other stupid, like, no offense to Seahawk, that's what I have to listen to all the time. Like, oh, you got an Oakland sticker on your car. I'm like, dude, it's just a fucking logo. I don't even watch football. But, like, if aliens showed up, I'd be like, I'm going to do everything I can to talk to them.
Yeah.
They are here. We're not where they're from. They know something. People will be like, they don't even dress cool. And they just go back to their fucking day.
Hey, do you guys want to watch this game with the ball?
Aliens will be like, we made a mistake. We saw your smartest, and that was almost not smart enough for the club.
Well, it's like when you think about like where people say the aliens have always gone to, it's never like on the coast anywhere. It's always like... The Midwest.
That's like they always flat, Jim.
Flat's fine, but what I'm saying is they pick the dum-dums
to
go visit.
Yeah.
Not anything like flat is fine. That you can make perfect crop circles there and everything there. But what I'm getting at is then that's when you start meeting like the dum-dums. You don't ever hear them about picking anybody up from New York that's got a pocket knife, a switchblade that's gonna fucking cut them for getting too close to my car.
Right.
You're picking the fuck back
don't
from my
even
cutlass.
Recognize it's a fucking alien.
Get the fuck back from my cutlass.
Like, get away from my
You're
car.
picking up.
You see this fucking Puerto Rican over here? Zap, zap, zap.
Jabbity jab, jab, jab.
You're picking up old fucking Buck Green driving home in his old Ford from the hardware store.
Right,
That's who they're picking up.
Who's already drunk.
The guy who nobody believes a fucking thing that comes out of his mouth.
Well, and here's the other thing. They're probably baffled that we have money. So if they, like, stole Hillbilly, he's still going to have some... He watches the news, reads the newspaper, and they're just going to scan his brain for everything that it has to offer. Minimal, but still significant. And so they're going to scan it and realize, like, so this guy goes somewhere and does something, but it's not what he does, it's what he does to get credits to buy a house. And he can buy it here, and it's cheap. And those other creatures over on the coast, they seem to have more electricity and brighter lights, but they pay more credits to live there. Why do you guys use credits? Like, that would be the first thing. I would hope an alien would be like, okay, first of all, if you guys want to go into fucking space, you got to get rid of money. It doesn't work. You know, they'd be like, it's got a fucking limit. That's why, like, flamboyant Elon Musk and, like, a guy that used to fucking write, like, novels are the ones actually going in the ocean or space. Like, Elon Musk, James Patterson, all these fucking people are like, wait, no, I fucked that up. It's James Cameron that does all that shit.
Yeah.
What did he do? Like, Avatar and shit?
Avatar.
So, again,
Titanic.
it's all these people that do media that are then just, they're going to go try and make something real. I don't know how to explain what I mean in that sense. It's just...
They're trying to create something that's not there.
Using
that's
their wealth.
Yeah.
They're doing something where you have to throw billions of dollars at it to do it, and so they're the only ones that can do it. But there isn't like there isn't somebody that's like a Rick from Rick and Morty, just like if you gave him enough resources, you'd live forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's got to be somebody out there that if like a really smart person would be like, hey man, what if you had like Mark Cuban money? He'd be like, oh well, I would build this thing and that thing and this thing, and we'd be in Mars in no time. And I'd be like, fucking somebody give this guy money. Be like, I gotta go to work, dude. At Burger King now. You know, I'd be like, that guy works at Burger King? Like, and that's it. You know, because we live in a society based off credit, off money, off, you know what I mean? Not like what you know. It's who you know. And that's kind of it. Like, you can degree yourself into money. Like, anyway, we need to get rid of money is what the aliens would tell us. And cars. They'd be like, those things run off dinosaurs that run your planet. Like, you get rid of all the oil. Don't you guys get it? That's why your planet's hot. They'd be like, what are you talking about? I'd be like, your planet runs off of that oil. It goes to the middle. You guys made motors based off this, right? Like, we don't know shit about the center of the earth. What are you talking about? And they'd be like, you don't even know anything about where you live? This is your rocket ship. We built it for you like 4 billion years ago. You think it just goes in a direction? They don't even know how to fucking fly it yet. Like, can you believe it, Bill? They don't even know how to fucking fly Earth yet. Like, it flies? You guys have chanced through space for 4.5 billion fucking years? Haven't even found the go or stop button yet? You don't even know you can do that? Why do you think you have an atmos fucking fear? We'd be like, it's fucking gas. And they'd be like, yeah, it makes it. Just stop driving fucking cars and you can go anywhere in the universe. Be like, no, fucking no. Really? And they'd be like, yeah, really. Here's the fucking keys. It'd be like, say Earth, like with the cool wings on it, like a Ferrari. I'd be like, no fucking way. You're giving me the keys? Smartest guy we've met.
There's a 600-foot deep hole on an island just off of Canada. You got to make it to the bottom.
I'd be like, how do you
guys
get
have
to the
gotten
bottom?
really close.
Did you?
No. Let me interrupt, please. They'd be like, you didn't even push the tree over. I'd be like, wait, what tree? And we'd warp to Oak Island. And they'd be like,
I like how you knew exactly what I was talking about.
This fucking tree. And they'd push it over, and then boop, boop, elevator.
I was going to say, it's just an escalator that goes down.
With killer music, too. You're like, not only is it an elevator that trumps everything they've tried to do for 150 years at Oak Island, it would be really badass, like Def Leppard to be playing, and it'd be loud enough to hear it. You'd be like, dude, this is the best elevator I've ever been in. They'd be like, we're fucking aliens. Duh. Like, what do you think, we're going to fucking play shitty elevator music? They're like, that's why we call it elevator music. They're like, you can play anything in there, you know. Like, God damn it, they're so advanced. And I'm stuck on the elevator shit. That's why we're not flying our Earth car through space yet. Because we're impressed by better elevator fucking music. Know what I mean? Fuck, dude.
And welcome to the Christmas Conspiracy Corner.
Where are we?
Facts. Facts. Dude, that's another good line from a funny YouTube show. Did I talk about this the other week? Red versus Blue.
Oh, I've seen those before.
So Red versus Blue, for people that don't know, I got turned on to this, again, from Cody at work. It's essentially taking, I want to say screenshots or setting it up playing Halo.
Yeah.
But then they add dialogue and make it a story. So, like, there's the two teams in the canyon. and just to be quick and get to the point, two guys are guarding here, two guys are guarding here, and they can see each other, but they never do anything. And one guy's like, why are we here? And the other guy's like, yeah, I don't know, man. He's like, you know, some people believe in this and believe in that. And, you know, some people think God put us here for a purpose. And, you know, I just think it's just kind of an endless thing until you die. And then you got it, whatever. And it just goes on. The guy's like, no, man, I meant, like, why are we here? Why are we guarding this thing? And the guy's like, oh, okay. And he's like, you all right, man? He's like, yeah, no, I'm good. He's like, you want to talk about it? He's like, no, I'm good. He's like, and then it goes, anyway, this is one of those things where, like, when he said, why are we here? Yeah. And it's like, and like, one of us would have just started explaining that. And Sean's like, no, man, like, why are we here?
Why are we here? Why are you guys in my garage?
Yeah, something like that, where this is like another reference to that, where it's like, oh, shit.
I've been watching The Mandalorian, and there's one episode where there's two stormtroopers sitting there, and they scooped up the little baby Yoda, and they're, like, waiting to bring him back for the signal from the guy. And he's like, aren't you going to check to see if it's okay? He goes, they said not to open the bag. It stays in the bag. And he goes, well, what if it's dead? He goes, you just want to look and see if it's in there. You just want to see it. He goes, well, you got to see it. He goes, I scooped it off the ground and put it in the bag. Well, you got to see it more than I saw it. And they're just having, like, this pointless conversation.
Stormtroopers talk.
They're just having, like, the most pointless conversation. Yeah. He's like, one guy finally, there's, like, a can on the ground. And he, like, pulls his blaster out, and he's all trying to shoot it. And he's not hitting it. And the guy's, like, pulls his blaster out, starts to shoot it, and he runs out of bullets. Puts it back in his holster.
Dude, that's a for real side.
Yeah, it's like,
that would be awesome.
Like, they're just literally sitting there bullshitting. And he's like, shouldn't you call him and see if we're supposed to go back yet? And he picks up. He just choked the guy out for interrupting him. He's like, we'll just wait it out a little bit longer. It was like the most mellow,
like real,
real life. Like what you were. Like, you're always wondering, what do these guys do on, like, their off day?
There's 10,000 stormtroopers on the Death Star, right? Not everybody's super gung ho for what he's doing. They're just like involved. Like,
they got an animated
job, man.
They got an animated. They got an animated Star Trek show that they put on like the CBS app.
Yeah,
and it's like the crew below deck. So it's like not the main players of the show, but it's like the people that are like
the red shirts.
Yeah, like
that's so good.
They're like the ones that, like, there's a spill in the bathroom. Somebody made a mess. They're like, rock, paper, scissors.
That's like their big thing of the day, not the
fighting
the aliens out here.
Oh, dude, that would be fucking bullshit. Like, that's what would happen to me. There's gonna be a Craigslist ad one of these fucking days. You all right? Whoa. You getting into Pappy's weed? Oh, just go to sleep, baby.
I'm all right.
Well, the hot cocoa's not burning his mouth anymore. It's just fucking choking him up.
All right. Okay. Below deck.
So I'm going to be on Craigslist, and I'm going to see, like, do you want to go to Mars? And I'm going to be like, dude, I could be a fucking space trooper. I could be, you know, space ranger. And then you join, and you're a fucking janitor or something. Like, you're just still doing the shitty job you did on Earth. And that would literally...
There's not even any windows down there.
Like Futurama.
Yeah, can't even
it would take,
space.
where you get Futurama. The chip, you're like, fucking, you're this now, or whatever.
Yeah. No, like, where he, like, falls on the cryogenic thing, and, like, 100 years later, he wakes up, they're like, delivery boy. And he just gets done delivering pizzas when he was back at, like, normal Earth.
Right, that's what I mean. And, like, they would... I have a feeling these cocksuckers, like, just like any other job you got, right? They're gonna, like he's saying, you're not gonna get windows and shit. So, like, even when you're off work, like, whatever that means when you're flying through space, you can't just go, like, stand in front of a window and be like, space, the final frontier. They'd be like, get away from the windows. Be like, well, I'm the one that cleans the windows.
It'll be like on the
clean the windows or get away. Like,
it'll be like on the Titanic, the poor Irish bastards in the
Just
bottom, they're
shoveling
shoveling coal into the engines.
Ah, what a great opportunity.
Yeah.
It's just fucking America, here we come. I'll only be shoveling for 3 or 4 more days, and then I'll be starting my business. It's like, oh, you poor motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I want to know the guy that, like, said, fuck it. He's like, I'm going to punch as many people as I need to get to the top. And there had to be that guy where he's just fucking taking rich folks and just sleeping them. Fighting for the top.
Haven't you ever seen Gangs of New York?
That's that guy.
Yeah, that's that guy. No.
He was on the Titanic. Oh, shit. Where'd he start? The bottom.
The boilers.
The boiler.
That's a good fucking
Well, it's like
movie.
That is a good fucking
I can
movie.
watch that movie over and over, over again.
There's a fan theory about how the movie The Great Gatsby with Leonardo DiCaprio runs into... Or no, Titanic runs into The Great Gatsby. So DiCaprio in Titanic is Jack, but when the ship is going down, he doesn't die. He actually gets the ruby and uses it for his fortune, and that's why he's scared of water in The Great Gatsby.
Oh, shit, son.
Well, so like the timelines are like the same too.
Roughly, they match up a little bit, yeah. Or
Enough,
like the timeline or the theory
Close
about
enough,
Breaking Bad leading into The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Or
it's a bad strain of meth. Gives everybody.
Yeah. And so like the white cutlass that's in one of the episodes of Breaking Bad is actually the white cutlass that Daryl and his brother drive
and
in like the first season of The Walking Dead.
Oh shit.
And
dude.
they're drug dealers. They're looking for whatever.
Oh shit, that'd be fucking
I'll have to send you the YouTube link for that one because that's pretty good.
Did you know the brother, not Daryl, but the brother's the same guy that plays Yondu?
Yes.
On Guardians of the Galaxy.
Michael
Rooker? Yeah. He's a hell of an actor.
Yeah. Bryce has no clue.
I have no fucking clue what you're talking about.
Have you ever watched The Walking Dead?
I watched the first episode. No, I don't know. I know it was the first or the first and second. He ends up in a tank. Like, he climbs up through the bottom in a tank. And when he gets stuck in the tank, and my heart's like, oh my God. Like, the most... I really was zoning in. I really liked it. And he, like, and I'm like, where's he going to go? Like, my brain was stuck in the show, and I was like, oh... And I don't remember where or how I got to watch the episode, but there was no opportunity to see episode 2. Like, whatever it was. It wasn't on TV or something. And so, like, I kept, like, hey, where am I going to watch this? Where am I going to watch this? And then it just never came about, and I just have never watched it.
I caught up. I had a group of friends that I would watch it with. We would get together. We would eat. We'd make, like, a family dinner or whatever, like a group dinner, and we'd get together and eat and then watch the episode. We did that with Sons of Anarchy, too.
That's
when the last couple seasons.
I fucking love that show.
When the last couple seasons were going, we would do that where we would, like...
I think the ex told me I could have it, and then I never got it, and I, like, feel awkward being like, hey, I know, like, 5 months ago you said I could have that. Can I still have that?
Yeah. Well, doesn't she have the Married with Children set still, too?
Yeah.
You guys share a kid, you can still say you want whatever. I mean...
Oh, he keeps the balance up, like, forever?
Yeah. Just tell Aubrey to grab it the next time she comes over. Whenever that happens. Christmas morning.
Dude, she got hit by a fucking car.
Yeah, you're telling me about that.
Yeah. Not, like, hurt. She got scared more than anything. That was my little post. Hey, I'll use this platform. Anybody in the LC Valley that happens to know of an older model blue pickup that has red racing stripes or paint up the hood or rust. It could be rust, and she just thought it was racing stripes, seeing as how this truck hit her in the crosswalk and then took the fuck off. So anybody, before you share that information with the police, maybe share it with me first. Like, say it's your neighbor, somebody you care about. promise I won't hurt them. I just like to ask them a few questions about what they were doing that day. Anyhow,
Keep an eyeball
back
out.
to Happy. No, it's just a shitty thing. Like, it's such a shitty thing. Like, what kind of person do you have to be
to
to
hit a
hit
little girl.
anybody? And Aubrey's
Anybody.
like super innocent, dorky little girl. Like, you would feel so terrible, like, pushing her. Like, she's super, puts her hands right here and doesn't fight anybody. Like, I've seen other kids pick on her and she just, like, stands there. Like, so for somebody to hit her with their truck and then be like, nah, they're probably all right, and just fucking take off.
Yeah.
Sorry if you're a fan of Fancy Tickles, but I don't like you anymore. Don't listen to my show. I don't want to entertain you. I hate you.
So Bryce, what's your favorite Christmas movie? Let's take it.
I was gonna get that.
That was a big circle.
Yeah.
I like that circle.
It's how we do it, baby.
Christmas Vacation.
Christmas vacation.
Yep. Yeah.
Shitter's full, Eddie.
Shooter's full. Did you see the fucking meme
Classic.
where it was a cartoon of Shooter's full Eddie?
Oh, and
it
Pennywise.
was, and Pennywise is like,
Yeah.
God damn it, or something like that. Just getting kind of a bitch. Shit.
Yeah.
God, that's good stuff. But yeah, dude, like, just, you know, all the things, it had so many, like, cliche, slapsticky type stuff, like the fucking snow disc, when he's like, oh, this is a product from work, you know, and they puts it on the bottom, just fucking lightning down this hill, you know, and, like, I don't know, or the bonus part. I talk about that at work all the time, because I'd be like, dude, you wait for it. This is not the year to be asking for bonuses, like, that you expect are good. Like, he's going to give us, like, $50 Applebee's gift cards or something.
That was the one bonus we got from work, I guess. We got $30 free in grocery.
30?
Yay.
30, yeah.
Wow.
Cool.
They've never done that. I didn't take advantage of it, but...
Last year was a pretty significant bonus. I was actually super surprised because I hadn't been there for very long, and I got a pretty significant bonus. So I'm hoping that this year, minus the fact that we've had some slow time, is at least halfway decent, because this is the first year I'll be paying taxes as a single person in a long time, and I think I never changed my tax status. So I noticed, like, you're not taking a whole lot out of my federal or my state, just the other ones. So hopefully I don't owe a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
That might bite you in the booty.
It probably will, but I'll just, you know,
Change it the next
trade my bonus for not owing the government money, which is like, I don't care if you owe, like, the scariest gangsters money at, like, a betting place. Don't owe the government money. It's the last people you want to... Like, Al Capone didn't go down because he murdered a bunch of people. He went down for tax evasion.
Yep.
Like, and then died of syphilis in jail. So, like, put that into your head when you're like, fuck that fucking taxes. I'll pay it when I pay it. No, pay it now. Pay it now.
Don't
'cause-
Wesley Snipes
Yeah.
it.
Don't Wesley Snipes it. Yeah, dude, they put the fucking... Yeah, dude. Demolition Man. They put... You know what I mean? They put that guy in jail.
Blade.
Well, Blade, but he was in
Passenger
Demolition
57.
Man. Wait, no. What movie am I thinking? Yeah, Demolition Man.
Demolition Man.
Yeah. He's like one
Passenger
of the...
57 was one of my favorites.
With the old Sniple.
Yep. That was a good one.
It's not a Christmas movie, Jim.
What's your favorite Christmas movie, Sean?
Home Alone.
Oh, shit.
I love Home Alone.
Is that a Thanksgiving movie or a Christmas
It's
movie?
Christmas.
It is, okay.
Yeah.
But only the first one.
I
I,
was
don't
gonna say-
like any of the other ones. I don't know. I'm one of those people.
As
Number
long as
two's
it's got
alright.
Number 2, yeah, Lost in New York.
So
That's
as long
pretty
as-
much the same.
Yeah.
As long as it's got the wet bandits, we're good. Or the sticky
Yeah.
bandits,
But like
whatever.
the
Sticky
third
bandits.
one,
Whichever one they are, yeah.
the third one, when the wet bandits. I've seen that. That's a whole nother genre of movies, though. So
The Wet Butt Bandits.
The Wet
of
Butt Bandits.
Banderas.
the wet pussy pirates. Whoa.
We'll have to put triple X at the beginning of this episode.
God, I said pussy.
Shit. Don't we say that all the time? Don't we say bad words all the time? I've never noticed. Okay.
There's been a couple though where we've gotten done and we're like, wow, we didn't like do anything bad.
We kept it
Right.
clean.
We kept
Yeah.
it really clean.
Well, and sometimes, like, our implied things are far funnier than the use of a bad word. Like, way more disgusting, even, for sure.
We had a run where we did nothing. Like every episode had something to do with sex.
Yeah.
Like to an
I think
extent.
everybody was kind of, it's summer, you know, we're late,
Well,
we're
yeah.
like in the beginning of our 30s, so everybody's kind of got the, like, I'm about to turn like a bad onion here soon, I better get it out of the way. You know, like, I don't know what happened this fucking year, but shit has started, like, wrinkling and graying and hurting.
You've been graying for a while though.
Yeah, but it just, I really started setting in on me. where I was like,
As
oh,
I've started to
shit.
grow my beard back out, I haven't had like fuller facial hair. I'm in that like ugly as fuck stage right now of a beard.
Bad. It's not bad.
It's lined up nicely. You're missing patches here and there.
Yeah, see, mine's just like the patch thing. I have to let the set above it get longer so it covers. But that's always just my beard grows. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's ugly for like a month, and then it starts filling in. But I've been noticing like the 4 or 5 like grays in a spot, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? Like,
I've noticed it down there.
Has your nutsack dropped yet?
Okay, this is getting uncomfortable because these are all things that have happened to me. Where it's
just
like,
in the
wow,
shower
my
one day
nuts
and
are
you're like,
way down there.
That's different.
That's down there. Just enjoying the heat of the water.
Nostradamus.
No, but like I'll fucking
Nostradamus.
I'll look down, and that's how I know it's time to like zoop, like clean everything up down there, because it's just like my face. Like it gets too gray and gross and scraggly, I'm like, you're gone. Or like my hair, I'll just fucking buzz it, if it's too gray or whatever. But yeah, dude, like, and it's so.
Wait, you're getting gray ball? Like gray ball? Like...
Yeah, like all my pubes have started to like salt and pepper, just like my fucking head, dude. Like actually significantly more than my face or my head.
Yeah, not me.
Kind of in a scary way.
I think it's really weird that like I'm blonde, but I have like almost black pubic hair.
I think a lot of it has to do with like the sun will kind of tint your hair sometimes.
So you're telling me that my nuts are out in the open?
No. So like
people's?
It's like a sun bleach.
Right. Okay. Again.
But you're just naturally like, it's just.
I'm just aging terribly.
Yeah.
Why can't we just say that? That's what I was getting at to begin with. It's okay.
Yeah. It's genetics, man. I mean, if you're like grandpa or you're gonna age like your parents, like your grandparents.
Oh
like,
God.
I mean, Jim.
Oh yeah, you put a side by side of me and my dad, right? Or when he passed, and you could totally tell I was
when your dad started like gaining a little more weight in his face. Because when I first met your dad, when I first met your dad and stuff, your dad was pretty skinny, kind of like
dude. So check this out.
And like if he had like his cut off, like if he was at work or whatever and got off work, I remember he had to kind of have a cut off. Your dad was kind of muscly, little dude, like he had a little muscle on him, dude. I wouldn't have fucked with him.
Yeah, that's the that's the your dad I remember.
That's when we were both fucking skinny, and I had a full head of hair.
You sure did, didn't you?
Wow.
I was.
How old are you? Like 10?
No, that was actually probably middle
When did you
school?
stop having hair?
So I had hair,
you know
forever,
what I mean.
Like
when did it
So
start?
like you can even tell there that I started like it was still combed down.
Yeah.
It's thicker in the front than it is everywhere else. So it was like longer in the front, so I would comb it down, but I'd still have that kind of widow's peak.
Yeah.
Almost, but it was like a rounded widow's peak, so it would come up and then fall into the hairline. So that was towards like probably I think I did all that. I started like buzzing my head probably like sophomore, junior year, something like that. And then it got to a point where it was so far back that I was like, fuck it, if I don't shave it, it's going to just look horrible.
Yeah. Well, I know why I do everything now. And I think it's not going to go fast enough that it happens in a cool amount. But like if I was bald next year, which, fingers crossed. No, I'm serious.
It don't bug me either.
If I got bald, I'm just saying I would immediately get rid of the beard and only have a mustache. And I'd be the glasses, bald Dr. Phil, not shaving it, mustache guy.
Well, mine wants
to totally change my face.
Mine does that anyway. Like, it wants to, like, you can see, like, if I take my hat off now, you can see it's super thin up top, and it's already ready to just do that horseshoe, but I'm going to have that
you should just let it go.
That's what my dad used to did for years. He had that fucking, remember he had that little swoop of hair, and he'd make the little upside down question mark thing?
Yeah.
I told him, I can't remember if it was like high school, maybe my senior year, maybe a little out. I'm like, dude, just fucking cut that weirdo thing off. I was like, you know how often, I'm your son, I see you every day, and I stare at that shit when we're talking sometimes. Just fucking, and he did. Looks fucking super good when he cuts his hair like that.
You know, honestly, I haven't been around your dad a whole lot, but we hung out quite a bit there for a little while. And like, I remember when he first moved into that apartment over by the high school and stuff. But for some reason, your dad always really intimidated me.
He was a scary guy.
Like if I came over to the apartment and stuff, you know, like, I don't know, I'd just be like kind of sitting on the couch, you know, and I'd just be kind of really intimidated. That was like high school too. Yeah. Like,
well, probably because it was the way I would act. Because like I'd be a fucking spaz most of the time or whatever. But when I got home, I didn't want my dad seeing me spazzing, like because he would say something or like. He was pretty fucking strict when I was younger. It really, like, waned. Like, it was way better once I moved to town, and it was that much better when I had friends and was doing my own fucking thing. But, like, I was under his thumb in Anatone. It was just him and me, and he had nothing better to do but try and raise me the way he wanted to raise me. And he, you know, he was old then. He was 55, you know, like... That's all it was, you know, or whatever. But it always hung with me, you know. I can't remember. I think I was a senior before I ever like got in an argument fight with him in that sense. Like I remember I had one of them big Pyrex salad bowls, and I can fucking remember. He probably can still go to that apartment right now and look at it. But we were arguing. And he was telling me to. I don't remember what the fuck he was telling me to do, like get the fuck out or something like that. Or I was saying I'm fucking out of here or whatever, and I'd loaded a bunch of shit up in just a big black bag. I'm like, I'm going to fucking mom's. I'm out of here, you know. And he's like, you're not doing shit. Put the dishes away. Oh, that's what it was. It was something like that. Like just and I fucking took that Pyrex bowl and just full eye contact with him, just football spiked it in the fucking kitchen, dude. And there was this fucking pattern. You know those peel and stick tiles?
Yeah.
That's what our apartment kitchen was. And there was this perfect like spider web explosion of cuts from where it had like made impact and blew up.
Shit.
And he's like, get your shit and get out. I was like, that's why I was fucking going. And then I felt bad. Like I got to the door and I was like, I don't want him to step on it. And I fucking, when I'm like, fucking still pissed at you, like picked all the glass up and threw it away. And I'm like, now I'm going to mom's. But I thought he was going to fucking murder me. Like, cause he would just like flare out when he was pissed and like everything would be red and swollen. I'm like, oh fuck, he's going to kill me. Like, and back then at 55, if he would have snatched me by the fucking neck and punched me like 4 times, I'd have been fucking out, dude. He was scary strong.
See, my dad never, even though my dad, like, totally would have the upper body strength to fucking knock me on my ass to this day, he never, I don't know, I never had that, but I never fucked with him either.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
and you guys had, we had to behave. Like, we didn't hang out at your dad's very often. Like, I didn't know that you lived with your dad sometimes.
It was...
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't remember you, actually in high school,
I would go over there. No.
That's what I thought. Okay, yeah.
I would run to his house when shit got really crazy at my house.
Yeah.
You know, stay the night here and there, but I never really lived with him. But, yeah, I never really, I don't know. There never was any of that between us.
You guys
now
were like more on a level with each other.
We'll get into it on the phone, real heavy on the phone, because love him to death. But my dad will call me, like, on my day off, he'll call me like 6 times. And it's always right in the middle of like, I'm putting the starter in and my fucking phone's ringing and I'm like, ah! And I'll stop for a second. Hey, what's going on? Well, today I had to go underneath my house. And I'm like, I'm in the middle of putting my starter in and then he'll be like, whoa, you ain't never got no time for me, huh? And it's just one of those, like, no, I fucking have time, just not right fucking now.
Right, it's like give me 30 minutes and we could have a 2-hour conversation.
It's always one of those conversations. And I hate it because someday I'll be like, fuck, I miss those conversations.
Right.
Someday it'll happen.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like, I'll be on the phone and I'll just put my phone down and I'll be like... You know what I mean? I think we've all done that with somebody. Yeah.
But the big thing with my dad was always phone tag. Always fucking phone tag.
It's always your fault, isn't it?
Oh, well, no. Here's the best part about it was anytime he would go somewhere out of the apartment or he would go with the girlfriend or whatever, and I had no idea. Like, I just wanted to get hold of him and see how he was doing.
Yeah.
Call him, get no answer. Okay, I'll wait a half hour, call him again. No answer. Call him again. Still no answer. Because it's one of those things where he wasn't quite keen on the swipe of the phone. Like, I remember he got it because everybody in his dart team wanted him to learn to text. And he never texted on it. Not a single fucking time that he had this phone did he text on it. He would get texts and never know how to answer them. None of that. So he would get on there and they showed him how to play like Bejeweled or some shit. So that was like literally the only thing he ever used it for, except for looking at the weather and trying to answer phone calls. Because he would get that point where he'd be like, okay, you just got to swipe it. Little softer. Like he's just trying to blow it with his finger, like just
in
move
between.
it. And I'm like, no, you actually got to touch it. And he's You missed the phone call, Dad. Do you want me to call him back? I got it. Like he's trying to strike a match, and it's not fucking lighting. So then he just like, maybe if I just whisk it across like magic, it'll just snip it just perfectly. It's not doing it, goddamn. So then it would come to a point where I'd call him like 8 times, nothing. Leave him a voicemail. Never learn how to answer his voicemails. So the whole phone was chock full of voicemails from either me or anybody else trying to get hold of him. But then the time he wanted to talk to you, like if we were living in the same apartment, so as soon as I would step out of the apartment to go somewhere, and he didn't know where I was going, I didn't tell him, he would call me and be like, "Where'd you go?" Just cross the street to get something to drink. Well, can you get me something too? I suppose. You gonna give me money when I come back? Well, I guess if I have to, shit.
Fucking guilt trip you.
Yeah. But then if you ask him
I made you, but like, sure, I'll pay for my own soda.
But then if you ask him to bring you back something, it's like, well, I don't have a whole lot of cash. You're gonna have to give me one. Sure, I got you. Don't worry.
Dad, you work at the restaurant. It's free.
Yeah, I'll pay for it. Don't worry.
I just want a fucking tuna sandwich.
So it was always like just the phone, just technology, and he had like the flip phone, and he was perfectly content with the flip phone. He's like, I don't want internet, I don't want anything extra fancy. I just want to answer phone calls and end phone calls. That's it. And then they're like, well, you need to be able to text us. We can text you and let you know when this is going on. Not a single fucking thing did he ever learn how to do that on.
My dad is like 4 years into his first smartphone, and he's had 2 or 3 of them because he gets mad at them.
That's awesome.
And me and him had this conversation earlier this week. I spent 2 hours up there at that goddamn Verizon, and they couldn't figure out why I'm getting all this update all the time. Update here, update there, update here. You know, they update in the middle of the night, son. And I'm like, most of the time, and it'll tell you, plug in your charger for an update at this time or postpone. So you had to have said yes or no.
Why are they always trying to update something? Am I being charged?
Yeah, well, and he goes, they're using up all my data for that. And he went in and screamed and yelled at Verizon about, they used up all my data, and he refused to pay his bill, and they told him to leave. They kicked him out of the Verizon store.
So my dad will do the thing. He'll inevitably, it'll be Sunday. He doesn't do this any other time, but it'll be Sunday when I'm sleeping in. It's my one. Ollie's being cute and sleeping. I'm like, it's fucking 9 or something. I'm like, God, I'm about to cook coffee, do my thing, relax. All of a sudden, my fucking phone starts going on. Ollie's up. My coffee ain't ready. And I'm like, it's Dad. I'm like, hey, what's up? How you doing? He's like, did you try and call me?
Oh, yeah, I've got that before.
I'm like,
oh my God, yeah.
No, Dad, it's 9 o'clock on Sunday. You just woke Ollie up with my phone. It's like, did you need something? No, it just said you called me on my phone. I was like, I love you, Dad, but we've had this conversation every Sunday for like 2 years now. It's the original voicemail I left you when you first got your phone. And it's showing you that, and you never went, whoop, and made it go away. Never hit the little X on her, nothing. And so every Sunday, like clockwork, I know he's going to call this Sunday and be like, did you call me? And one time I was like, this is like the thing where you mispronounce things on purpose, so I correct you, knowing exactly, like who's that Kurt Cobain guy? And you're like, you fucking know it's Kurt Cobain. You know it. You were fucking 30 when he was cool. Like, or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, you're full of shit when you act like, you know exactly who that is.
Who's that? Izzy Osbourne?
That fucking Izzy guy. You know, the one with the fucking the bats and the seagulls and shit. And it's like, quit it. You're doing that on purpose.
Yeah.
Anyway, same thing with the phone. It's just an excuse to call. But I'm like, you can call anytime. You don't have to wait till Sunday morning. I'd actually super appreciate it if you would do it another time.
Right.
My dad's big thing right now is he's gotten into these little cannons. Like that you can actually put powder in and like shoot like a little pellet
BB
or
or something,
BB out of them. And he's been just pestering me about getting 22 caliber lead BBs. And so I'm like, okay, yeah, I can find them. They've got them at,
everywhere.
Big Five,
Yeah.
Walmart, whatever. but everywhere's sold out of them right now because it's Christmas time. It's COVID, and you can't find anything. So, anyhow, he'll just call me with these updates on how far he's gotten his little cannon shoot. And I'm like, that's what it was tonight. When you guys first got here, my phone was going off, and I was like, I know what this is already. Because I was like, oh, yeah, 10 feet. Nice. Like, and he could tell, and he's like, well, I can tell you don't give a shit. And I was like, no, I do. I just
Proud of you, Dad. Good job.
I'm doing a thing tonight, you know, and he was like, oh, you told me you weren't doing that anymore. I was like, no, I didn't.
You might have, but that's like our once a month, like, I'm done. I don't have my M&Ms. I'm out. I got shit to do.
I'm like, no, I'm good. No. He's like, oh, what do you guys even do? What do you show them all your action figures and stuff like that? And I was like, no.
Every single time.
I was like, no. Like, and he's trying to ask me, like, what we do. And I'm like, Dad, we're getting ready to do it. He's like, fine. Okay. Well, I hope we can go fishing before I'm dead.
And I was like, Dad, he does the same fucking thing.
Are we ever going to hang? You know, the last time we did anything together,
well, I'll tell my dad.
Dead. And I'm like
all
Jesus.
Summer long, I'll have my fishing license. I'll have my fishing pole. I'll have a couple free days. The sun is out till 10 o'clock at night type of fucking deal. You know, I'm like, hey, you get your fishing license yet? Like, nah, I just haven't got it yet. Next week. Have you got your fishing? And I'll do it all summer long.
Yeah.
It'll get cold and shitty out and start being rainy crap season, and he'll be like, hey, guess what? Got my fishing license. I'm like, what, just before winter? What, are we going to go ice fishing, Dad? Like, we fucking just wasted the whole summer. Haven't even thought of fishing. Or I'll be fishing. I'll be somewhere. Phone will go off. We'll check it. It's Dad. I'm like, how does he know? He's like, hey, Dad, what are you doing? He's like, oh, just nothing. I'm like, oh, great, I have to play fucking psychiatrist now. I'm like, what do you mean, Dad? He's like, well, I just sit around waiting to die.
Oh,
I'm like,
Jesus.
Well, but you don't have to. And this was like before he stopped driving and everything. So I'm like, we'll just go get in your car and go do something. You want to meet me down here fishing? Nah, I ain't got my fishing license yet. I'm like, well, it's 11 o'clock in the morning. You probably could go down to True Value, get your license, and be here in like 20 minutes. He's like, nah, maybe another time. I'm like, okay, but remember, you said another time. And then we have that conversation once a week forever.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like, why does it have to be cold and crappy out for you to be content with fishing? Like, old people want to be slightly miserable in their hobbies. Like, ice fishing. Like, who came up with that bullshit?
Canadians.
All right there, you need a little plug?
Whoa.
What the fuck? Did you do that?
No.
Are you sure? You got it in your pocket.
Yeah, but I didn't hit it. I just shut it. I didn't hit it.
I kind of went like that.
Maybe you did.
That's creepy.
You might have made him jump when you went to tickle his gooch.
Maybe, yeah, that made.
Oh no, I was going all the way through. I was plugging from the front back. That stinks.
That's
coming all right, kids. Well, I think that's our cue to end things.
What?
You checking your phone. Sean's gassy.
You checked your phone too?
I showed you the photo.
That's another episode.
Is this Fancy We gotta figure out how to end this right.
Oh, Fancy Tickles, yo. Anyway, we fucking love you. I'm gonna come up with a better way.
Like, share, subscribe. Also, guys, I want to put this out there. We are at 85 people in the Fancy Tickles group on Facebook.
Have we said one word on the group?
Not tonight. Not tonight. We're sitting at.
I mean, at all. Is it a group or a chat? That's the thing.
So no, it's
I started that
the
group.
group, so people can see when we see like people are actually interacting with the pictures.
Okay.
Those are the people that are seeing it and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Remember the group that I started, and you were like,
yeah,
so you can.
Why the fuck did you even start a group?
Right.
Well, so we've got 85 people that are in that group right now. We've got 148 that like the page.
Nice.
So my thought is, I would like to give something away. It's Christmas time. It's time to do something for the fans.
All right.
So if we can get up to, since we're already at 85, it kind of jumped the scale a little bit from where we're going to 100.
That's why I'm glad we didn't do it.
125 people in the Facebook group, Fancy Tickles.
Yeah.
And if we can get to 200 likes on the page.
Oh.
Once we hit that, we'll put a post out. If you say, tell us your favorite episode or something like that we've done.
Comment.
Like, share, comment. We'll go through and we'll put like a random generator out there, and whoever gets picked, that's who will win it. We're gonna give away a free hoodie since it's
hoodie season.
Seasonal time for hoodies, obviously.
You get to pick the graphic.
You get to pick the design.
From all the goodies that we've had through the years, this isn't one of them. Sorry.
You get to pick the design, and we'll even throw in a coffee mug as well.
There you go, Fancy Tickles coffee mug. And if that isn't worth it, I don't know what is.
And coffee always tastes better in a Fancy Tickles coffee mug.
It does.
It really
I
does.
Specifically drink my coffee out of a Fancy Tickles mug almost every day. Unless it's my Garfield cup.
So, with that being said, guys, Merry Christmas. 3 weeks early.
Fucking A. And guess what? More Christmas next week. This hat ain't a fucking going nowhere, so. What
Sorry.
he said.
I'm
Like,
freaking
share, subscribe.
On the YouTube page, hit the bell. Boop, boop. That'll let you know every time there's a new episode up.
Yeah.
And
Fucking
keep it
love
rolling.
ya. Yeah. That's Fancy
Keep it
Tickles
going.
out, baby.
Bye, guys.